This is one-on-one session with the ForumIAS founder and director Ayush Sinha. In this session, students are asked questions to test their preparedness for the personality test. One-on-one sessions are not mock panel sessions.
Rahul, can you begin by introducing yourself to me?
Sir, my name is Rahul Kumar, and I am engineer by profession. I have done my BE from Netaji Subhas Institute of Technology in Electronics and Communication, and post that I have worked with the Life Insurance Corporation of India, Department of Food and PD, and now with the Reserve Bank of India as manager. I'm presently posted in Financial Inclusion Department and have also previously worked in the Department of Payment and Settlement Systems.
Rahul, we have come up with an innovation right now. All right, and the innovation is known as UPI.
Mhm.
Can you tell me what does UPI stand for?
UPI is Unified Payment Interface. It is a technology which is developed by NPCI, and it is a platform on which other banks or other service providers use it as a base and as a platform to build their own apps. So it is generally used for making small ticket payments.
So there is a concern that is raised by RBI also that if UPI remains free as it is right now, how will the banks make money? Are you aware of this issue?
Yes, sir.
What
Sir,
is the
RBI.
concern here, Rahul? Yes, let me finish my question first. What is the big concern here, Rahul?
So the concern over here is that for every transaction which is being completed through UPI, the banks are incurring a cost to it, and which is not being reimbursed because it is a no MDR product. So there is no commission for the merchant on the merchant also and on the customer also. However, just a few days back, the government has announced a subsidy of 2,600 crore rupees for RuPay and UPI payment systems.
So you mean that, all right. So will we be able to sustain some wonderful initiative like this in the long run?
So, sir, some revenue model needs to be brought in to compensate these banks and other payment system entities, but this is here to stay, and this is something which will finally help us achieve our goal. It is an important step of financial inclusion.
So you are pretty optimistic about it that something like this will sustain on. What do you think is the future of banking? You see retail customers already they are moving to the new, they have started using wallets and no longer banking system is necessary to make payments from one party to another. What is your opinion on the future of banking? Will it change, completely transform from the way do we do banking right now, or will it remain the same?
Sir, the payment systems which you're talking about, they generally cater to the remittance aspect or the small ticket size of payments. Still, the bigger or larger valued payments are being done through the banking system itself. And banking system is important because it mobilizes credit to the advantage of the economy. So that is something which is an important aspect of the economy and which will stay. And the big change in the banking will be witnessed by the growth of new age fintechs which are coming up. So they are definitely going to change the way how the banking will be done.
Rahul, with respect to fintech, there are concerns. What is the reason that fintechs have been able to, percolate our tier two, tier three towns, and they have done a decent amount of damage to the credit system and the credibility of the credit system, at least in tier two, tier three towns. How has this happened under the RBI's radar?
So the fintechs offer a very big advantage that you will be sitting at home. Any person sitting at home can mobilize these facilities. That is the advantage which fintechs have. And so in RBI's purview also, there were many companies, especially during COVID times, which cropped up, which were offering free loan services or some credit lines. And this has a major influence from the cross-border transactions also, be from Chinese, which are the Chinese loan apps. So RBI has presently taken strong measures to curb them, and we have given the licenses also for we have started giving licenses for PAPG business also now. So regulation is now
So are
being
you saying
tightened.
are you saying that these apps launched on their own without waiting for an approval from RBI? Did that happen in the country, in our country?
Sir, many of these apps they were operating without the approval and without the knowledge also, and they were capitalizing on the lack of awareness among the people, especially these Chinese loan apps.
Rahul, if I'm not wrong, you are from Karol Bagh.
Yes, sir.
Very surprising. All right, you are an electronics and communication engineer.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something. What is the reason that the world most major companies, all major companies, are wanting to getting into semiconductor and chip manufacturing? What is the reason?
Sir, with the advent of the new age technologies which are coming up, be it big data or blockchain, etc. All these requires fast computational speeds. And for fast computational speeds, we need some uh, semiconductors or chips which can process the data faster. So semiconductors are necessary now because the countries which hold them or which are manufacturing them, they control the entire market. Like in China, if there is some supply chain mismanagement in China, we can see the ripple effects across the world. So that's why India, especially, and other countries as well, they're focusing on domestic manufacturing of semiconductors.
Yes, you like to play
Uh,
guitar and watch cricket and play table tennis. What is your favorite cricket moment?
so for me, the favorite cricket moment would be winning the 2007 T20 World Cup because it was the inaugural edition of the World Cup. And if prior to that, India had performed very well in the 50 over format, and it exceeded the expectations of everyone. The team was also young, the captain was also new. So it is a moment which I personally like because of the captaincy also and the way how the captain had nurtured the team.
Who do you think, according to you, has been the best captain Indian cricket has ever seen, or your favorite captain?
Uh, so my favorite captain would be MS Dhoni because of the way he led people and
Hmm.
he exhorted people to perform out of their skills. So even a very average group of people, in terms of talent, they used to outperform. And he used to be the person who would lead from the front in critical and crucial matches also, be it the World Cup final also.
What do you think are essential qualities of a leader, Rahul?
Sir, I will like to list out three qualities. First is leading by example. Somebody who can walk the talk is a very good leader. The other is integrity. Integrity is something which is a must for a leader. And third will be social skills.
Rahul, you're from Delhi. Delhi has sometimes been called the rape capital of the country. So, what is the reason? I have two questions for you. First is that what is the reason that Delhi has such a high crime rate? And second, is it not incorrect if we call it the rape capital of the country?
Sir, going by the records, yes, the number of cases over here is a very large proportion as compared to the whole of the India. And we also need to look into the aspect of false rape cases also. Uh, there are presently NCRB had published a report saying that 50% of the rape cases are they found out to be false. So that is also one aspect. And the other aspect would be that safety of women in Delhi has been a long-term issue also. And presently also we have seen the incident of a girl being dragged. So that is why it has gained the name of being capital like this.
So, is it justified according to you? in some
Uh,
way?
s- Sir, incidents when they occur in a very large number, they do tend to build up an image of any city for that matter. Like Delhi is also called the pollution capital of India, uh, and it generally has a lot of pollution and the days
Rahul,
also.
you've grown into the city. Can you link the pollution in Delhi to the Green Revolution?
Sir, green revolution, I would relate it with the growth in production of the food grains, which happened, and associated issues with that came up in the form of stubble burning and also the transportation of food grains and the development which took on and across Delhi. So that has vehicular emissions and increased stubble burning as well as the construction activities which took place after that.
What is your opinion on changing some roads names of Delhi? There have been certain changes of certain roads. Their names have been changed. Is there a case for changing the names of the roads?
So when it does come to changing the names of the road, it is it is okay to be changing the name or road names of the roads in terms of the modern times. However, it should not be done to show some sort of a uh, past in a poor light. That is also the aspect because our history remains with us entirely. It cannot change and it should be respected.
There has been a demand time and again to grant complete statehood to Delhi. What is your opinion on this?
Sir, Delhi has this special status of being UT presently, and the demands have been ongoing for a long time. However, I feel that Delhi government already has a lot of responsibility and has been given the powers, the delegated powers. I feel it should still remain with the center. However, better devolution of power should be given to the uh, Delhi government, and they should have the accountability and responsibility because they are an elected government with the chief minister.
Why do you want to join the civil services?
Sir, I feel motivated to join the civil services because of the present posting also, and I'm presently representing RBI in the district level committees of banking, and I've been frequently interacting with the district collectors in Maharashtra region. And previously, also, I worked with the central government and in the core of the area, food production, food and public distribution, looking after the policies. So that is what motivates me.
All right, Rahul, your interview is over.